post it. I'll post it on the group chats. But first of all, I want to say well done to everybody who is in this cell meeting. Well done to everybody who is in cell meeting. You know, as time goes by, you begin to know those who are serious, those who are moving forward, those who are very, very serious about the business. They are around. They attend cell meetings. Many people will quit along the way. Many people, they're supposed to be here, but they're not here. But you are here at cell meeting this morning. So well done. Some of you came here on time when the motivational was playing. So well done to everybody who was here on time and everybody who is here at this moment. I'm super, super proud of you. We're going to learn a lot of things today. Okay. So I'm going to share my screen quickly. So I've posted the link. I don't know if we've seen the link. I posted the link on the group chat. I posted the link on the group chat. So you can just go through it. Somebody says, oh, they cannot go through the what they call it. Someone says the meeting is not clear. They're having network issues. They can go and check it out via YouTube. YouTube is very fast, actually. YouTube is very fast, okay? So now, one of the most interesting experiences I had while on vacation is called the Walk with the Lions. The Walk with the Lions, okay? And that's actually where I'm going to be teaching. Most of my training today will be from my experience there. Most of my trainings will be from my experience when I went to the Walk with the Lions. It was a. In fact, I normally say that it is best experience. I can't really explain. I will try my best to explain as much as I can, but it is something that is best experienced. And in fact, on my WhatsApp status and my Instagram, I was posting, regularly what was happening, where I was going to. But for this particular lion experience, I refuse to post the pictures or the videos. I don't really have just one video. I have the pictures. I refuse to post the picture. I said the picture is only for my teammates. And everybody was fighting with me. Yeah, it's not fair now. We are waiting. I said, no. The pictures is my teammates that will see the pictures first. Monday summit. After my teammates see the pictures then the general public can see it, And it's been an amazing experience. And first of all, I want everybody to write. You can write, you can listen, but I prefer that you listen with your heart, listen with your mind, and all of that. The first lesson I learned, and the first thing I'm going to teach us is, you need to learn to do what other people wouldn't do. You need to learn to do what other people will not do. There were a lot of us that went on this trip. There were a lot of us that went on this trip from Nigeria, okay? From Nigeria, we followed this company, DMP. A lot of us went on this trip from Nigeria. A lot of us were there, but only about 5 of us actually took this experience. Only about 5 of us actually went to see the lions, And I remember when I was about to go, I didn't want to tell anybody because I knew that when I start telling people, they'll start discouraging me. No, what if it bites you? It's not safe. A real lion, no. Lions are unpredictable. It can kill you. Kini. So I didn't tell anybody. I just told my husband the day before. I did it 2 days before. I told my husband what I want to do. He said, okay, no problem. I didn't tell my mom. I didn't tell my dad. It was when I was already there, when I had already finished making payments. When I was about to go, I now sent my father a message. I said, Daddy, I'm about to go and see lions. He said, you are a lioness. I just smiled because he did not understand that when I say I want to go and see lions, he thought I wanted to go and see them in the zoo through a cage. He did not know that I was going to go and touch them with my hand. So after he said, you are a lioness, go, that's wonderful. I just said, okay, thank you. I left. I said, I've told you, told you what I want to tell you. I don't need to tell you the full information. Before you start telling me I should not go. And then I told my mom, I said, hey, mommy, yes, so by the way, I'm going to go and visit the lions tomorrow. She said, I hope they will be inside their cage. I did not answer the message. I just saw the message, I read it, and I moved on. So I don't want everybody to discourage me. And I went and did it, And it was really interesting. There were few people there. Like I said, from our group from Nigeria, there were very few of us there. From the groups of other people, millions of people come to Mauritius, but only few people, even though people come and see it and actually play with it. Somebody is asking, is it a real lion? It's a real lion. No, this one is not lion. This one is lion. There's lioness. It's a real lion. Living, breathing. They eat flesh. They eat whatever. But I said, I want to conquer my fears. I want to do it. And it was scary. Oh my goodness. It was very, very, very scary. It was, I was telling someone that after this experience, I'm not doing it again. Nothing will ever make me to do it, And it's also, how does it apply to our business? Do what other people wouldn't do. It's okay. Do what other people wouldn't do. Don't listen to naysayers. Trust me, if I had told my father-in-law, if I had told my dad, if I told everybody that what I want to go and do is not just see lions. I want to go and touch them. I want to walk with them. I want to smile with them. I want to see them without any cage. I want to just, yes, there's a risk involved. They would have told me, no, do you know how your mother suffered to give birth to you? Do you know how this happened? Do you know how? But I know that the lions are under control. Still, anything could happen, but I still wanted to do it. Do what others wouldn't do. Ignore naysayers. See, in the journey of this business, there are some things that you will do and you will not even tell anybody about it. I want to just go and pay for radio slots. You won't tell anybody about it because you know that people will begin to discourage you. This week, there's no day that I will not do presentation. There's no day I will not do. One of my friends was telling me about her downline. One of the guys that qualified for the 60 days, 60 recruits. She said every day the guy was doing 3 home lunch for his downlines. Every single day, he broke down. In the course of the 90 days, he broke down like 2 or 3 times. He fell sick, he broke down, he continued. Every day, he was doing 3 home lunch, 3 business runs for his downlines. Different set of people who will go to Olu, go to this place, go to that place, do one in the office every single day. And not only did he qualify for himself, he got 3 of his downlines to qualify. Why? Because he did what other people were scared of doing. Now, I'm going to show you these 2 pictures and ask you a question. Which of these 2 pictures is exciting to see? The one on the left or the one on the right? Which of these 2 pictures is exciting to see? The one on the left or the one on the right? You can see the one on the left is the tortoise, okay? The one on the right is a lion, okay? Which of the 2 is more exciting to see? Which of the 2 will you say and you'll be like, wow, this is amazing, this is fantastic, okay? The one on the right, Abby, the one on the right, okay, only one person said the one on the left, okay? The one on the right, awesome, good. Now, so what does it mean? The one on the left was the tortoise. The tortoise was just there. When we got into the park, it's a nature park. They were just there walking around freely. You could see them once you pay to enter the park. You could see the tortoise. You don't have to pay any extra money. You could see them roaming around. There was no handler with them. They did not give us any instruction on how to see the tortoise. They did not give us any instruction on how to touch them. Nothing. They were just roaming around. Anybody can go and touch them. Why? They were easy. And what did I learn from this experience? I learned that anything that you get easy is not worth it. If I post a picture on the left, picture of the tortoise, nobody's excited, nobody's happy. It's just like tortoise, there's tortoise, we see tortoise everywhere now. There's no big deal. Anything you get easily is not worth it. If you're making little money, it's because that result you are getting it easily. Why? Because you're not putting any effort to it. The bigger the cost, the bigger the reward. If you look at the picture on the right, I mean, seeing this lion cost me some money. It's not $1 or $2. It cost me about $150 or so to go and see this lion. $150. You know, so it wasn't cheap. The bigger the cost, the bigger the reward. The bigger the cost, the bigger the reward. In this business, if you want to get big reward, you have to pay a big price. If you want to get big results, big reward, we're in the Kingsman challenge right now. How many of us have raised Kingsmen? How many of us have become Kingsmen? Why? Because we are not willing to pay that costly price. But we want the big reward. Oh, I want to have 25 King. Oh, Ambassador, I want to travel. It won't happen just like that. No. There are some prices that you have to pay. Let me just roll. I don't want to jump ahead of myself. Number 3 thing I want us to learn is follow the instructions. Follow the instructions from those with experience. Some of you are saying, this picture is better. This picture, I'm smiling. I'm touching it. Abby, the other one I was just standing. This one you can see I'm touching it. I'm touching a lion that weighs how many hundreds of pounds. I think I don't even have the picture of where the thing was standing. When the thing stands like this, it's taller than me. It's very tall. It's huge when it stands on the paws. You know, follow instructions. Now, why was I able to go there, touch the lions and all? It's because I'm foolish, not because I want to die. No, I take calculated risk because I knew that people have been coming over the years and they've been seeing the lions. I mean, People have been coming. I've not heard any story of anybody being killed. People have been coming. They've been seeing the lions. The people get paid a lot of money and all that. But when we got there, they gave us some instructions. I want you guys to listen. Focus on the picture. Listen to what I'm saying. When we got there, they gave us some very clear instructions. And if you don't follow the instructions, if you die, you're on your own, because we signed papers. They told us that, first of all, they gave everybody a stick. They said, if you're holding this stick when you get there, oh, the lion will think you are one of us, that is the staff of the pack, so it may not attack you. Number two, they told us what to wear. The cloth I wanted to wear for this lion viewing, I have this yellow, some of you may have seen it on my Instagram. I have this yellow dress, one very nice dress that one of the teammates made for me. So I want to make a dress for you as I could say, no, very nice yellow dress. So my plan is that when I wear the dress like this, I'll just be walking with the lion. I'll now go and, you know this song, the emperor, the conqueror, the champion, the lion is here. Hey, that was my goal. But they told us that don't wear any dress. So as you are coming to walk with the lion, either you wear trousers or you wear shorts. Why is that? Because if you wear a dress, the dress will touch and you go there and the dress will touch the lion. And they had told us that in Mauritius, they have like flies, they have like mosquitoes and all. And the lions don't like flies, lions don't like mosquitoes. So if you go and wear a dress that is flowing and all of that, it will look fine in pictures. But as the dress is touching the lion will get provoked. And anything that you see, you take it. You may not come back with that picture. So what did I do? I did not say, no, I want to wear that dress so that my pictures will pop. I want to wear a dress so that I'm matching. No, I said, okay, they said I should not wear that dress. I was very upset that day. I said, let me wear trousers. They said I should wear. Following instructions. Some of you will give you instructions. When somebody joins the business, let them do home lunch first or business lunch. You say, no, it's recommendation I want them to do. They do recommendation. The people don't come. How do you now reschedule those people? You don't want to follow instructions. Somebody joins the business, ensure that they do QSG IPO so that they can upgrade their account and they can understand the business. You don't do that. When the person quits the business because they are cold, you are wondering why they have quit. You are told as a team lead, end of the week, every you're a full-timer, send your KPI to your team lead so they can send it to us. Share it on the various you can share on the various group chats. I posted the YouTube link again, so you can share it on the various group chats, guys. Okay, I posted the YouTube link. Instructions. Another instruction they gave us when we went there, they said that these lions, because of all the ants and the flies and the insects there and all that, mosquitoes and all, that when you want to touch the lion, you should touch the lion hard, in a hard way. They said, don't touch the lion small, as by you're romancing the lion. This one is not dog, it's not dog, it's not cat, it's lion. But when you want to touch the lion hard. Because if you touch the lion in a soft way, the lion will begin to think that maybe it's fly, or maybe it's a mosquito, and the lion will attack. Hey! When I heard that one, I said, Jesus, so who sent me this message? You want me to go and be beating lion? I've not finished beating human beings. Lion, want me to go and beat? If I not beat lion, for me, it did not make sense. For me, the instruction did not make sense. Why would you tell me to go and beat something that can 2 seconds, pia, my head don't go, pia, my leg don't go. I should not go and start beating the lion. But guess what? The people who have trained the lion are the ones giving me the instruction. So what did I do? When I went there, you see my hand, I was not touching it small, I was touching it hard. I say, I beg, I'm not a fly, I'm not a mosquito. I was touching lion hard. I'm going to show you guys a video very soon. Why? Because that was the instruction. As you are doing this business, some instructions may not make sense. It may not make sense to you. Oh, why do I have to do my monthly maintenance? Why? Why do I have to send video of my office to get it accredited? After all, I'm the one that paid my rent. Why do I have to send KPI every day? Why do I have to send KPI every week? Why do I have to follow instructions? Why do I have to attend meetings? Why do I have to do? Why do I have to? But the people who are giving these instructions are those who have the results you want to have. If you say, I want to be like you, I want to be like you, then you must follow the instructions that are being given. We are in the Kingsman Challenge. A lot of you have potential Kingsmen in your team, but you're not doing anything about it. You're just running your business. You are following your own instruction. You follow your instruction, you get your own results. You follow the instruction of somebody who is ahead of you, you get their own results. You cannot get the result of somebody who you look up to if you're not following their instructions. A lot of you are not following instructions. A lot of you have people in your team who have registered somebody, yet you have refused to allow them apply for AP. We are running the Kingsman Challenge. You are not running it. It doesn't concern you. It's not your business. You're not following that instruction. But yet, your goal is that one day I want to be like Ambassador Ronke. One day I want to be able to afford vacations all over the world. One day. You can never get there because you're not following the manual. You're not following the instructions. It's very simple. You have every day, you have people in your team joining. You have people joining your team. Have they become APs? No. Some of you here, you attend summits every day, yet you have refused to apply to become an active partner. And you want to make money when you're not even an active partner? How? Some of you already have 5 downlines or who already have people under them, APs. Where they can already be potential APs, but you have refused to help them apply. You must follow instructions. That's one thing I learned. You must follow instructions. You cannot wish it to happen. Another thing I learned, I said, look, that thing that you are afraid of will not kill you. That work that you are afraid of will not. The first picture, I was looking a bit scared and all, but after a while, I got used to it. In fact, after a while, they started saying, okay, oh yeah, who will be the first to, because they'll be different. There are different lions, there are different positions, different styles to snap with the lion. At a point, I was so free. They said, okay, who will come and snap? Everybody was running away. I said, I'll be the first. I went. Who will come and snap with the 2 lions? Everybody was saying, hey, 2 of them. Because when we got there, the female lion, the lioness, you can see now on this picture, there's a lion and the lioness. The lioness do not even have our time at all. She wasn't even playing with us. The lion that was coming to come and snap. The lioness, she didn't even have time. Very elegant creature. She just went to go and stay somewhere while the lion was doing his thing. She was just looking at all of us, touching her husband, playing with us. She was just looking at all of us. She didn't even come near us. After a while, she will come, she will play with her husband, play, she will now go back. But luckily for us, they now said, okay, now they wanted to start working together. When I said, who will come and snap with them? I said, I'll be the first to go. And I went, and I started going with them. And I realized that this thing I was scared of, it won't kill us. One of my friends, when we got there, she was shaking. In fact, her own was even bad because her and her husband came on the trip. When it was time for the lion, the husband said he is not going. She said she wants to go. So you can imagine her mind. When she got there, she said, please, can she turn back? She was shaking. Said, please. She said, okay, what will happen if the lion jumps on somebody? The guy said, you will die. Did you not sign the document? You will die. He said, I don't understand how you pay so much money to come and die. Hey, the girl started shaking. People started shaking. She now started holding my hand. In my mind, I said, what kind of life is this one? Why are you holding my hand now? Did I tell you that me, if I'm not afraid? Why are you holding me? I now told her, babe, whatever you do, don't run. Say, no, that she wants to go back. I said, madam, you cannot go back. Because see 2 lions are already coming. You want to go back where? And they had already told us, gave us instruction. They said, don't run. That's one of the instructions they gave us. Whatever happens, don't run. They told us, if you run, the lion will think you are prey. And to begin to run and follow you. And you know what will happen? No matter, even Usain Bolt cannot run faster than lion. So I was scared. We're all scared. But then I realized that thing you are scared of will not kill you. Some of you have so collapsed your mind or paralyzed your mind with, oh my God, how will I get 25 Kingsmen? I'm so scared. Even me myself, I'm not a Kingsman. I'm scared. It will not happen. And you paralyze your mind that you cannot take action anymore. But guess what? We have even made the Kingsman Challenge easy. Why? Because even somebody that registered a while ago, if they become an AP and they raise other APs, they can become Kingsmen. Even your teammate that registered a while ago, if you can make them a Kingsman, guess what? It will count for the challenge. That thing you are scared of will not kill you. Someone say the rules are plenty. You want to go and touch lion and the rules will not be plenty. Oh yeah, it's not cats. Are you following? That thing you are scared of, do it scared. That thing you are scared of, it will not kill you. It will not. You can see me later. I started smiling. I was already happy. I was already. Why? Because I was following instructions. And they had told us, you see these 3 guys that are there, they were the only ones that were there. They were the only staff. The rest of us at the back. You can see all those white people at the back. Me, a black woman, I'm the one that came forward, said, I want to touch first. Hey, so it was a fantastic experience. It was just those 3 people. And I wasn't so scared again because I was following their instruction. Another thing I learned is the bigger the risk, the bigger the reward. The bigger the risk, the bigger the reward. If this was not a risky thing, it's a really big deal. I cannot come and trade. If I touch goats, I cannot come and trade on touching goats. If I touch giraffe or the bigger the risk, bigger the reward. When we got there, they gave us terms and conditions to fill. You know how Oyibo are now? When I read those terms and conditions, I said, God, oh, I made a video. I said, you could tell that international lawyers have written that thing. If you sign that paper like this, anything that happens to you, they are not liable. Except it was negligence on their part. They said they'll give you 5 million rupees if they were negligent. But if you're one that was negligent and you go and touch the lion somehow, or you run, or they say you should not, they told us that we should not bend down in front of the lion. You can bend down behind them, but don't bend down in front of them. So if you do any of those things you should not do, the risk is that you are gone. You know? So guess what? The bigger the risk, the bigger the reward. All those instructions, all those manuals, all those things were the things that made it more risky, but it made it more exciting. At the end of the day, when you get this 25 Kingsmen and you qualify for a trip, will it be easy? No. Will it be risky? Yes. It will be stressful because you have to present every day for your downlines. You have to do follow-up calls. You have to do things that will scare you, that will be risky. But the bigger the risk, the bigger the reward. The reason why some of you are not making as much money as you want to, because you are not taking any risk in the business. You are not taking it. Even to wake up for summit and remind your people, you are not reminding them. The bigger the risk, the bigger the reward. I'm going to just quickly play okay, before I play the video, I'm going to show us one more thing, then I'll play the video. We're not allowed to, why I don't really have lots of videos, we're not allowed to carry our phones because they didn't want a case where you're taking pictures and all, and then it scares the lions or something. So you have to be very careful. So they didn't allow us to carry our phones. There were official photographers there who snapped us, and then we paid for the pictures. Those people, they like making money. So one of the things I also did was I did zip lining. I don't know how many of us have done zip lining. One of the things I did was zip lining. And if you see the first picture, the picture on the left-hand side, I don't know if you guys can see the picture. The picture on the left-hand side. Okay, can you guys see the picture? Okay, good. Yeah, it's showing. The picture on the left-hand side, when you see it, is a very, very nice picture. You see the picture, very nice. Oh, this looks very exciting. But because you are seeing me from the back, you don't know that I'm afraid. But when you see the picture on the right-hand side, you see my face. What can you tell from my face? I was scared. When I told my husband I wanted to do zipline, my husband said that he prefers the lion walk than even this zipline, because this ziplining, if the rope should cut, hey, I mean, I cannot swim. I cannot swim to save my life. I cannot even swim inside swimming pool. Talk less of big ocean. You are now doing zip lining, a small rope on your body from a 300 meters forward, 300 meters back. But I realized that I want to do it. What's the worst that can happen? Maybe they're giving us instruction on what to do. I'll follow the instructions. Now, do it scared. I'm going to play the only video I was able to get from this lion walk experience. I think one of my friends, the one that was scared, she told one of the guys taking a picture that you should please do a small video of us. So I was able to get the video. It's not very clear, but I'll just play it for us. And this was when they put, so what they do to make the lion move, that they'll put meat, they'll throw meat on the floor, raw meat, they'll throw meat on the lion, will run, go and pick the meat, then you can't snap with the lion and all of that. So they threw meat on this rock, on top of this rock, and the lion was there, and then the handler was putting meat on a stick or something. So they said, who wants to touch it? I said, me, I'll go first. And then I went. So that was it. Let me play it. I hope it's a bit clear. Okay. Can you see? So at first I was scared. Then can you see I'm beating the lion? Can you see? We should not touch it. We should touch it hard. So me, I was hitting it. I said, let the lion not think I'm flying. Come, I can't start trying to bite me. You know, I think that was the only. That's Ambassador Juliet behind me. You know, so it was a fantastic experience. It was over an hour. I'm just sharing is just brief. I have lots of other pictures, but I have to be fast. It was over an hour. It was over an hour experience. I learned a lot of things. I learned a lot of things just from that experience. Anything I learn, I always see how I can connect it to our business. So now that we're running the Kingsman Challenge, the question is, what is holding you back? What is holding you back? Your mind. The number one thing that is holding you back in this challenge is your mind. That is the truth. Fear. And they say fear is false evidence appearing real. It's fear. The reason why millions of people come to Mauritius and only few people come and see the lions and touch them is fear. What if it bites me? What if it breaks my back? What if this happens? What if? But what if it doesn't bite you? What if it doesn't happen? Your mind. Oh, what if I try and run the challenge and I did not hit the 90 days game plan? I did not recruit 60. What if I try and this one I don't hit it? What if I don't get 25 Kingsmen? What if I only get 2? What if I don't do it? My question to you this morning is, what if you do it? What if you get those Kingsmen? What if you get the 25 Kingsmen? Because the truth is that for many of you, we've already made the foundation very, very easy. And I'm going to show you one of things that we're going to do to make it easier for us. It is your mind. Fear is what is stopping you. The next thing that is stopping you guys or holding some of you back is what? Laziness. That's the truth. Laziness. One of the things that's stopping you is what? Laziness. And I have to be very honest. Laziness. You want to qualify for a trip. You want to travel. But you don't want to make calls. You don't want to book anybody. You don't want to share questionnaires. You don't want to do advert, whether social media or radio advert. You don't want to do any adverts. You don't want to make new friends. You don't want to pay for, you don't want to do anything. You want to just relax and hope. And just hope that you qualify for a trip and somebody will carry their hard-earned money and sponsor you on a vacation out of the country when you do not work. It's not possible now. Laziness. When I go through the KPIs every week, I can see evidence of laziness for most people. Laziness. You are a full-timer. You are doing Kingsman Challenge in a whole week. Only one presentation and you are full-time. In a whole week, no presentation, no follow-up, no training, nothing. In a whole week and you are full-time. And then you say, Ambassador, I've been here for a long time. The business is not working for you. The business is not working for me as well. I am the one that is working the business. I am the one that is what? Working the business. Laziness. The next thing that is holding you back is you don't want it bad enough. You don't want it bad enough. You think you want it, but you don't want it bad enough. That's the truth. The fear of rejection is another thing that is holding you back. Fear of what? Rejection. That's one major thing. Ambassador, what if I try and get my teammates to become Kingsmen and they don't answer me? What if I do presentation for their people and they don't show up? What if? You are scared of being rejected. You are scared of recruiting somebody and making them a Kingsman because you are scared that they're going to reject you. You are scared of naysayers. Oh, you went to present the other day and they called you a scam. So therefore, so what? And so what? When you travel abroad and you start living the life and you're enjoying yourself, you think you care about the ignorant people that rejected you? You think you care? Hey. When they start viewing your status, you are traveling out, you're enjoying yourself, you think you care about their rejection? Do you know how many people will chat you up and say, okay, I want to join your business. So hey, you've traveled, you've done this. Who cares about people's rejection? Who cares? Why are you caring about people's rejection? How many school fees will rejection pay for you? How many house rent will rejection? What will rejection do? If somebody rejects you, what will happen? If all of you reject me now, will my wig fall off? Rejection will come. Even at my level, I'm still getting rejected. Rejection will come from both prospects, even teammates you have sacrificed for, they will still reject you. Rejection will come at different levels. You can't escape rejection because a lot of you, what is holding you back is you are scared of what will people say. You are scared. Not knowing that if you don't do what you're supposed to do, people already know you are doing network marketing business. They're already aware. So the sooner you become successful, the better for you, because they are going to reject you either way. If you don't work hard and become successful, they are going to reject you and say you're not successful. So what should you do? Go and become successful. That's just the hard truth. So what are some things that we need to do? Today is already the 15th of the month. What activities have you done so far? Ask yourself. What activities have you done so far? What activities have you done so far? Be honest. Oh, I'm already a Kingsman. Fantastic. All your 5 APs, how close are they to Kingsman? Analyze your activities. How close are you? List out those who you've personally sponsored or those that you are working with personally. Some of you may not have sponsored on good personally, but you're working with them personally. List out their names. You cannot hit a challenge if you don't know what you need to do. If you're not doing it, some of it may shock you that you already have downlines who are on their way to become Kingsmen, but just that you've not helped them apply. You've not told them about the AP becoming active partners. You are just waiting and hoping somehow that you will just have 25 Kingsmen. Now hoping. And we've told you many times that hope is not a business strategy. Hope is not a business. You cannot hope your way to success. No. So what are you going to do? List out your activities. List out your teammates who you've personally sponsored or who you are working with in the business. Personally. List them out. How many APs do they have? How many of them have gotten one sign up? Once somebody has gotten one sign up, they are already a potential AP. That's the truth. It will shock you already have them in your team. Just that you're not checking or you don't give a shit. You don't care. You're not checking. A lot of people are not checking. Don't wait for your upline to check for you. No. You check, because maybe your upline has traveled out of the country. You check yourself. This is an opportunity for you to qualify for a trip out of the country. So check. How many APs do I have? How many potential APs do I have? And then you start doing the activity to create those APs. Why? Because APs are the foundation of what? Kingsmen. I'm going to show us the activities. What are they? Business launches. Let's say from when you join the business up to now, you have about 50 people you have recruited. What is your goal? To turn 25 of them to Kingsmen, or at least those they are downline to Kingsmen who you're the one working with. So what do? Okay, all these people now. This one already has 2 APs. This one has 1 AP. This one has 3 APs. This one doesn't have any AP. Okay, what do? You list them out. And you say, okay, I'm going to start doing business launch for them so that they can start getting sign-ups and becoming APs. You write it down. Nothing good comes easy. I've already told you guys, the bigger the risk, the bigger the reward. The bigger the cost, the bigger the reward. Nobody will book your flight ticket out of the country, process visa for you out of the country, do your hotel, do your food, everything for free. And you don't put in any work. Haba. Some people have worked in their office 5, 10, 15, 20 years. They have not traveled anywhere. But yet they are still committed. So why not carry that commitment and put in this business? Why not do that? So ensure you do business launches for them, recommendations, presentations, follow-ups for them. Why? Because as people are seeing the business, some are joining immediately, some will join after a day, after a week, after a month. You must be doing that follow-up to get them to join the business. Now, for the avoidance of doubts, how does somebody become a Kingsman? So somebody will not say, Ambassador, me, I just joined the business last week, but as I am like this, and I believe that anything I put my hands to do, I can actually succeed. I want to do it. You say, okay, I really want to hit this Kingsman challenge. What do I need to do? You must have a minimum of what? 3 accounts and above. A Kingsman must have minimum of what? 3 accounts and what? Above. Number 2, must have 5 active partners. Who is an active partner? Someone that has personally sponsored somebody into the business themselves. From October 14th last year. Between October 14th last year and now, they have personally sponsored somebody into the team. Then they have become an active partner. Are we following? And they apply. I'm going to show us, before we end the meeting, I'm going to show us the emails, the different email addresses of the different G leaders of Work With Us, where you can apply to become an AP. I'm going to show us very soon, okay? So 5 APs, personally sponsored. Number 3 is what? Completed the SMO checklist and has SMO number. Now, let me talk about the second one quick before I jump to the third one. Has 5 active partners. Somebody asked, I'm asking, okay, what if I registered my friend Tunde? Tunde joined during the lockdown. He joined during the lockdown and he's very excited. He's coming back to the business. He wants to run the business, blah, 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 blah. If Tunde registers somebody now, can Tunde be an AP? Yes, Tunde is an AP already. Do you understand that? Once Tunde, even if Tunde registered in October last year or per year or 5 years ago, but Tunde comes down and registers somebody recently, Tunde has become what? An active partner and is counting for you to become a Kingsman. And that also works for those who you are working with to become what? Kingsmen. You want to raise 25 Kingsmen. The first person you raise is yourself. Are we following? Yourself. Out of that 25, you must be there. Because if you raise 25 Kingsmen and you yourself are not a Kingsman, then we know that there's an issue somewhere. But anyway, it's not even possible for you to raise 25 Kingsmen and you're not a Kingsman. In fact, you will grow to become an emerging cell leader. But those are things we'll talk about in the course of the other cell meetings. Are we following? So 5 active partners, you become a Kingsman. And then you have your teammates who have 5 active partners. If you're here and you are a Kingsman already, there's no reason why you should not hit this challenge. It doesn't make any sense. If you're a Kingsman already. Why? Because you already have people that you're working with. You already have APs you're working with who also have people under them. So you work with them to become Kingsmen as well. And like I said, it's a team effort. You and your what? Team. Not just you. You and your team. For those who are already clubbed 100 members, what are we saying? If you're a club 100 member, work with your team. 100 Kingsmen and you can qualify. Why do we say 100 Kingsmen? Because the good is that if you have 100 people that attended the retreat last January this year, it means that at least 4 of them should qualify for a trip. 100 Kingsmen means that 4 people have qualified. 25, 25, 25, 25, 25 times 4. That's 100 Kingsmen. It means that you should have raised 4 people to qualify for the trip. Then you can actually qualify. But even if you don't raise 4 to qualify, at least if you have 100 Kingsmen, you have qualified as well. So for the first time in a long time, we have opened it up to everybody. Everybody can actually hit it. So what is the challenge? What is stopping us? It's just these things that I've taught. And don't worry, the meeting is being recorded. When we're done with the meeting, you can actually go and listen to it. It's being recorded on YouTube, okay? And then the final thing to become a Kingsman is what? Complete SMO checklist. Complete your SMO checklist. I'm going to be having a meeting with APs tomorrow, where I'm going to divulge more into this matter, raising of Kingsman and all that. We're going to have the meeting tomorrow by 9 p.m. for all APs, where I'm going to be teaching, just going deeper into what you need to do to make this a reality for you, okay? But I'm going to stop here because of time. We've come to the end of today's cell meeting. I hope that we've learned a lot. Like I said, the recording is going to be made available for your own good. Listen to it. If you have downlines who you wish were here but were not here, send them the recording. Need them to listen to it. Organize a Zoom meeting and play it for them. If you're here and you're a Club 25 member, there is no reason why you should not hit this challenge. It doesn't make any sense. Because the 25 people you brought for the retreat, make them Kingsmen. The 25 people you bought for the retreat, make them Kingsmen. That's it. But anyway, tomorrow, we're going to talk more about that. If you have not applied to become an AP and you're already an AP, send your emails to the any of those details. Tell your leader to help you. If you don't know how to, they'll show you so that you can be part of the AP meeting tomorrow. Not all the information will be shared to the general public. There's some information that are just for some particular set of people. If somebody's an active partner, they are active. Well, I'm going to share some special information with them tomorrow. So if you already have one person registered from October up till now, October 14 up till now, it means that you are eligible to be an AP. Make sure you apply. You're not sure how to apply, just ask your team, how do I apply? They'll give you the email address again and the letter and all of that. Okay, awesome. All right, guys, have a lovely day, have a lovely week. I will see the APs tomorrow in the meeting. Bye-bye.